What do you want here? Go! What do you want here? Go! See, that wasn't so hard. Ow! Just beat it.
I need a few things. Hey. Brew me an...
All right,
Brew me...
all right. You don't...
Can I...
I pass on my...
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrokar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Nothing to be had there. I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key. Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
Can't go on like this forever.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
No one must violate the divine order.
Things I could tell you.
That's nothing new.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Zardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Zardas's bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then
Hardly.
do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the Paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the Tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Innos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a Tear of Innos.
I know where to find the Halls of Irdorath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great! Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdorath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdorath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first. Then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
It had to happen sooner or later.
That'll only cause more trouble.
No idea, you tell me.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
That's exactly what he said. There's nothing you can do about it.
But he knew that all along.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. He thinks this is easy as that.
What are you waiting for?
I can't help
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions, then we set off.
I need a ship.
You do not even have a captain, to say nothing of a crew.
What about the ship in the harbor?
It belongs to me, and that's that. We shall transport the ore with this ship. Once that is done, then you can ask me again.
Do you really believe that? I couldn't care less.
Someone's gonna pay for that.
He's so sure.
That's been known a long time.
It was just like you said.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
He never would have thought of that himself. There's nothing you can do about it. That's all just gossip.
Been there, done that.
Is it really true? Do you really
Nobody wants to know.
believe that? That's been known a long time. Hey, you! That's not my problem. I know how the armor can be improved even further.
Tell me then.
You could coat the dragon scales with magic ore.
That thought has already occurred to me too, and you're right. My newest armor beats everything you've ever seen. It's lightweight yet sturdy. It is perfect. You can buy it if you want. I don't make this offer to just anybody, and the price only just covers the manufacturing costs.
He really said that.
Nobody ever asked you business. You mustn't believe everything you hear. Nobody wants to know.
Never change.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
You hardly know who to believe these days. I never knew that.
I've got my own opinion about that. He thinks this is easy.
He really said that. Nobody will learn anything from me.
Of course we got him in the end. He thinks this is easy as that.
That was obvious. Is it really true? I'm not telling you anything new. That's been going on a long time.
I've heard a thing or two. No idea. You tell me.
That's all just gossip. No, you didn't know that. I'll better off myself. That was obvious all along.
You didn't get that from me. You don't have to tell me.
Nothing amazes me anymore. I forgot about it.
Get that from me.
of that is a step. So don't tell me you didn't know that. Will it ever change? I agree with you completely. Of course we got him in the end. There's no believe me. That's not what I heard.
Don't say you didn't know that. I was really know better.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Ran like Beliar himself was after really known better.
He never would have thought of that himself. I agree with you completely.
As much. The things I can tell.
It's been known a long time.
I know what's going on.
He would have thought of that himself.
It can't go on like this forever. I used to learn that myself.
That was obvious all along. He doesn't see that.
You just have to live that.
I've gone about it differently. I'm better off myself.
It's the first I've heard of it. Same old thing all over again.
You already know how to believe.
It can't go on like this forever. You don't have to tell me that.
I'm not telling you anything new. Do you really believe that?
Where did you pick that up then? I
He
don't know.
never would have thought of that himself. I'm better off myself.
I don't believe this is going to change. I couldn't care less.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that. That's all just gossip. I'm no better off myself. Nobody will learn anything from me.
You have to step in and sort things out. I'm staying out.
That's not what I heard. I never knew that.
You have to step in and sort things out. You don't have to tell me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. That's all just gossip.
You can't rely on it.
I'm telling you anything new. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You say you didn't know that. You should really have known better.
I've gone about it differently. That's not what I heard.
No idea. You tell me.
That's all just gossip. Sure is true.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. Nobody wants to know.
These days.
That was me.
He really said that. That's all just
I've
gossip.
got my own opinion about that.
I don't really believe that.
He insisted he didn't deserve that. You don't have to tell me.
Is it really true? Nobody will learn anything from me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. You should really have known better.
He really said that. You listened to the wrong people.
I already thought as much. You don't have to tell me that.
Will it ever change? Do you really believe that?
I already thought as much. Nobody wants to know.
I'm not telling you anything new. I've gone about it differently.
Enough trouble as it is. Same old thing all over again.
That's not what my husband thinks. Everybody knows by now.
I agree with you completely.
Where have you been gadding about for so long? I need more skins. Did you bring any?
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin, that's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again.
Show me.
I'm not touching that.
That's all just gossip.
I'm not touching that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
We can only wait and see.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
see.
It's not what I heard.
I've heard a thing or two.
Do you really believe that?
As much.
That was obvious all along.
I've heard a thing or two.
It's a bad business.
That was quite obvious.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He didn't get that from me.
That doesn't surprise me.
It was just like you said.
It's not what I heard.
Where did you pick that up then?
I'm not telling you anything new.
Enough trouble as it is.
That's really not my problem.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It can't go on like this forever.
I agree with you completely.
We can only wait and see.
He never would have thought of that himself.
He didn't get that from me.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I can't believe that.
I'm no better off myself.
It can't go on like this forever.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I'd have gone about it differently. I never knew that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It was just like you said.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
It can't go on like this forever.
Is it really true?
But he knew that all along.
I'm not telling you anything new.
It was just like you said.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
But he knew that all along.
Is it really true?
That's the first I've heard of it.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Do you really believe that?
But he knew that all along.
It's not what I heard.
I'm so sure.
I'm no better off myself.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's not what I heard.
So why won't they listen to me?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I like it so now.
Will it ever change?
But he knew that all along.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Enough trouble as it is.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Will it ever change?
did you pick that up then? Why haven't I heard about this before?
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right. Who did you...
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor?
Sure, bring me 10.
How much do you want?
Forget it.
He should have known better.
I've got the crawler plates for the armor.
Good. Give them here.
That'll
Okay,
cause more
I'll
trouble.
put it together for you.
Forever.
I'd have gone about it differently. Hey, you! Okay, where's the armor?
I finished it. Here it is. Turned out really well, I think.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
That was quite obvious. I don't believe this is gonna change. You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. I can't believe that. Really didn't deserve that. That's nothing new. Of course we got him in the end.
That doesn't surprise me.
But he knew that. I don't.
That's all.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Give me the armor.
This is the best armor I've ever made. A true masterpiece.
He really said that. Nothing you can do about it.
You just have to listen.
It's been a long time. It's a bad business.
I've heard a thing or two. Nobody wants to know.
Nobody will learn anything from me.